There's been a lot of talk lately about which game is better, NBA Live 18 or 2K. Now, we all know that 2K has been holding the crown for the last couple years, no competition whatsoever. They've been doing their own thing, they've been getting publicity, they've been getting people to join in their community. They've developed a nice little archetype system now that people are buying into. There's a lot of things going right for them. NBA Live has been the king in the previous years, like from 2000 to 2009 or something. Yeah, they've held their ground. They had good games. No one thought about 2K. 2K had to discount their games just to sell them. Nowadays, it's the opposite. Live 18 has come back. Live has come back with 18. It made a great demo. It made a great game. Very fun to play. The question is, which one should you buy between those two? Now, let's look at the demos. The demo for NBA Live had online. It had a great game flow. The customization did not require any VC or any virtual currency whatsoever. It just was straightforward, enjoyable to play, and you upgraded your guy on the way. It was a fun game to play. Hands down, it was a bare bones experience, a lot less in depth than 2K has with its simulation game style, but regardless, it was a great game. Now, let's go to 2K. 2K's Prelude was something that honestly was quite disrespectful to its consumer base. They gave us a corny story that finished in 30 minutes. There was nothing you could do after. You couldn't even access the game. You couldn't even replay it to test other archetypes. And you had to download an 11.5 gigabyte demo just to play it for 30 minutes. And then, if you want to go and play the game a little longer just to see what it's like maybe in a 5-on-5, yeah, you can do the 2KU, which basically gives you a 5-on-5 in the gym with no scoreboard, Cavs versus Warriors. And there's tips. There's just tips coming at you. You want to do a reverse layup? Oh, here's how. You just missed the layup? Oh, here you go. Let's give you another tip to show you how to play this game because you're clearly trash. Because that's what we need this for, right? The Prelude was it did not hold up to the standards NBA Live set. The hype for the game that was initially there for a lot of people, I felt died down, especially after seeing a very, very cheesy story that appeals to no older than a 12-year-old fan base. Presentation-wise, 2K was lacking. Let's look at the actual game. From what we've seen, 2K, without a doubt, has more options. It has historic characters, all-star historic teams. The control you have over your player is 100 times more sophisticated than Live has at the moment. And the options and modes, you have a lot more freedom as to what you can do. Let's look at NBA Live. NBA Live is a game that focuses a lot on fun. It highlighted a very significant option this year, which is the one, and it gave everyone a chance to play pretty much the competitor from my career of 2K. This was a very big step for them, and I think they did a good job in it because the game was really fun. It didn't really feel like it was a grind to play the game at all. You just upgraded your character on the way, and the whole thing was fluid, and it had its problems because it was in a way unrealistic. For example, scoring layups was way too easy in that game. It brought you into an animation pretty much, and you didn't have as much freedom in NBA Live as you did in 2K. But it did provide fun. From what I'm hearing, a lot of people enjoyed the demo. They're enjoying the game that's happening right now on trial. They think it's a good game and it's fun to play. You can jump in to a session 5-on-5 instantly, just matchmaking. Bam, you're in it, you know? No waiting at the park, no running around to get haircuts, none of that. You're just going in and you're playing, and you're having a good time. So, in my opinion, NBA Live is for those players who want to come back home after work. They don't have a lot of time in their hands. They just want to play some basketball, you know? They don't care too much about how realistic it is. They don't care too much about the all-star teams, the historic characters, all the little in-depth stuff that 2K provides. They just want to play the game and enjoy it. Live is the game for you. Hands down, the game for you. Right, let's look at 2K. 2K is a fluid game. There's a lot of in-depth. The community is huge for it. It's an enjoyable game. It's been throughout the years. There's a lot to do in it, no doubt. The story is going to appeal to 12-year-olds. Virtual currency, you're going to have to spend money on it if you want to play at a higher level competitive. You're probably going to have to spend money on your character. My team, that's a big money bank right there. Unless you really want to grind and you have a lot of time on your hands. In that case, yeah, if you have like 8 hours a day to play the game or whatever, 5 hours a day, that's still a lot. Yeah, you can sit there and grind out your stuff, whatever you want, like your player upgrades, your tributes, your My Team cards. Yeah, you can do all those things, but it's going to be a grind, and they expect you to pay for it. That's why virtual currency prices have been going up over the years. If you want the authentic basketball experience, which game should you get? Well, no doubt that is 2K, because that game just gives you more options, more players, historic development, My GM mode, all the modes that you ever would want in a game. NBA Live does not even have the option to edit rosters this year, so I hear. So in that term right there, it's lacking. Overall, I'm happy that 2K is having some competition this year. Yes, that is great. 2K finally got some competition. NBA Live is coming up. People are talking about it. It's not like Live 16. It's not like Live 15 or the ones before that up to from 2010. It's a different game. If they make competition for 2K, good for us, because it's going to make both parties, both game developers struggle. They're going to try to work out, and they're trying to get better games to go for us. That is my 2 cents on the 2 games that are coming out right now. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If you do like this video, please subscribe. As you can see, I'm a starting channel, so I do want to grow and make videos like this. Thank you. Good night.